I'm Len from New York.
And I'm Jane from Bristol.
We made this video to inspire you
to make small changes.
Small changes can make a big difference
in achieving your dreams.
We are
two beautiful minds.
Hello everyone, this is Len from New York and we are so excited that you're here for our very first video.
So, how did Len and I first meet? Well, we need to take it back 20 years. So, Len is studying at Cardiff University and I'm studying at Reading University. We both apply for the same summer job and we end up sharing a house together for the whole summer and doing door-to-door sales. Let me tell you, it was one of the hardest jobs I've ever done. But what it did do is it introduced me to PMA, positive mental attitude. And I have used that time and time again throughout the last 20 years. So, back to Len and I. So we're sharing this house together. We've got a very challenging job. I mean, we would be dropped off at our location at 10 o'clock in the morning and then we weren't being picked up until 9 o'clock in the evening. It was such a hard, long day. Anyway, if we were within walking distance to each other, we would occasionally meet up and we would even hide our bags in the bushes and go off for a little wander. And I remember one afternoon we even ended up at the cinema. I mean, obviously we let ourselves down because if we weren't selling, we weren't making any money. Okay, well we did let the company down a little bit, but we didn't do it that often. But we bonded and we become great friends. And we realised that we're both positive people and we both had a positive outlook on life. We realised that you are capable of achieving whatever you set out to if you're prepared to work for it. And for the last 20 years, we've bumped into each other, we've hooked up on occasions, and here we are. We're just about to start this new journey, this new adventure together. And we're going to have fun. And we're going to do good. So, with that, Len, over to you in New York.
So Jane has spoken a little bit about how we met. And when we were doing door-to-door sales, one of the things that we had to do to keep our spirits high was a lot of motivational exercises. And when we reconnected all this time later, we realized that the one thing that we still had in common was our positivity. And we had this idea of creating a channel where we could bring that positivity into the collective to try to lift people up, to try to inspire people to be their best selves, to inspire people to do the things that had been on their heart for a long time, where they've been holding themselves back for a long time. And we thought if we can do that, and if we can influence one person, if we can influence 5 people, 500 people, 10,000 people, that would just be amazing. It doesn't matter the number. If we are able to encourage people to make positive changes in their lives, that is the biggest gift for us.
So how did we come up with our name? Well, we thrashed a few names back and forth, and then I came up with Two Beautiful Minds. Now, we both loved the name, but we actually did have a doubt or two. And we actually thought, are people going to think we love ourselves? And then we discussed it and we thought, no, because it's about our minds, it's about what's in here that makes people so beautiful. And then, amazingly, Len put a spin on it and came up with Two BeYOUtiful Minds. And it's so true. Just be you. Be your authentic self and always be true to who you are. So, with our name sorted, that was all great. And then I briefly mentioned the name to a friend. And for a split second, I saw the flash of a cringe in her eyes. And it was enough for me to suddenly doubt the name. Len come back and said, don't let anybody make us change our direction. Don't let anybody make you feel negative about anything that you do. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, and that is so true. The problem was with me, But it's when people don't have the same opinions as you and can be negative and just not believe in what you're trying to achieve. That's when you've got to be strong. That's when you've got to believe in yourself and continue regardless if it's what you want to do.
So Jane has just talked about the name. And what was really important to us was to try to redefine what beauty means. So for us, what we wanted to impart was a new definition for beauty, which represents you being you being unique, and you unleashing your gifts that are inherent to you on the world in a way that lights you up. When you think about all the advertisements that we see daily and that we have seen from a very early age in our life, telling us the same messages over and over again. Buy this bra and you'll get guys. Buy this car and you'll get girls. That inherently you're not good enough, you're not desirable enough unless you buy a certain product. And we get these messages time and time again. And what it creates is this desire for us all to conform to this conventional sense of what is beautiful. And we really wanted to try to change that, because it's only when we can see what our unique gifts are that we can start to give them to the world. So I had a really powerful reminder last year in the form of a lemon. So I was in Rome and I went to the supermarket and I saw the most exquisite lemon. It was a Sorrento lemon, and I'm not sure if you've seen Sorrento lemons before, but they're slightly bigger than conventional lemons. And this lemon was all dimpled. It was so dimpled, it was just the most exquisite lemon, and I took a picture of it and I just loved this lemon. And then I just had a inspired moment where I thought, if I can see the beauty in this lemon, if I can see the fact that all of its imperfections actually make it more beautiful, then maybe I should start seeing my own imperfections as beauty as well. And that's often a very hard thing for us to do, because we're fighting against these advertisements and commercials that we see over and over again telling us that we're not good enough. But we're here to tell you that you are, and we want to inspire you to use your uniqueness in a way that is meaningful for you and to unleash that into the world. We haven't got the billions of dollars that the advertising industry spends on telling you that you're not good enough. But we do have this channel, YouTube, and it doesn't cost us anything. And we want to use this as a means to just try to encourage people to see their worth and value and to do things that are going to make the world a better place. We want this channel to be a way to bring people together, to support each other, to help each other make improvements in our own lives and in the world around us. And we don't do it individually, we have to do it together. That is the call of our time, to come together to try to help. So this channel isn't just about Jane and I, it's about all of us trying to make a difference in our own way.
So this was our first video and we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please give us a thumbs up and maybe even leave us a comment. And also, if there's anybody out there that you think might benefit from what we've said, please share.
So until next time, just remember, don't be afraid to be seen. Fully embrace your uniqueness and just be you.
To be seen, I make no apologies.